Well, I'm gonna make a short video here, for no reason. But apparently, on my Chromebook, I found a couple other videos I made and never put out. So I'm gonna put those out today too. But right now, let's think about how about relaxing with this Wuhan virus. Okay, I don't get to experience it. I've been going to work, and that's what I do. I go to work, come home, go to work, come home. That's it. I've been going to work still, and I don't think it's going to affect me getting to stay home and enjoy and relax with people or anything. But for those of you that do get to stay home and are inconvenienced, I don't know where the inconvenience is of getting to stay home. But yeah, maybe because you ain't making money and paying bills. But whatever. It is what it is. We shouldn't have to make money and pay bills anyway. Just live your life. So what I'm saying is, you get to live your life right now and enjoy your family, your friends. Um, do the things that are like personally interesting to you. I get like little shots of time here and there where I can make a video about something that interests me. And what's interesting me is that all of you, every one of you, needs to relax. Just calm down. My grandfather told me a long time ago about things like this. And I think my whole question was about like end of the world type things. He laughed. He said, "Well, since I've been alive, the world was supposed to end like a dozen times." And he named off some examples about different death cults and all these crazies out there. And I say crazies, but those that decide to kill themselves, yeah, it's the end of the world for them. And I think like some of the messages, man, don't take every second for granted. You get something like this that comes along, and the government, the elitists, the rulers, they're like, "Hey, stay home." Well, stay home. Enjoy your family. Get to know who they are. We're stuck in all this electronic bullshit, and I guess it's like, I'm guilty of it. But here you are, stuck up with your nose up in the phone. Man, get your kids to get off the phone, get off the games for a little while. Go outside in your yard, enjoy your yard, plant something. You know, um, look for bugs. Get interested in what the world around you is, and not the electronic world or what like people, even me, want to come and tell you about. Just relax, enjoy it. I'm not gonna downplay any virus because some people get affected by it, some people don't. My beliefs don't really even matter because I actually believe that many of us already have had this virus. You know, way back. But I do want to say, don't play into the Chinese propaganda that some of our officials are repeating now. Xenophobic. What's xenophobic about saying that this virus came out of Wuhan, China? Let me tell you a couple facts. Like, Chinese, over in China, their laboratories, were getting hell from investigators and stuff about their lab practices anyway. Wuhan had, you already heard this somewhere about a level 3 uh, laboratory that messes with germs. And like, well, who told anybody that you could make new viruses and use them in bioweapons or just use them to study them? Like, scientists are really going out of the hook. I say out of the hook. I don't know what I'm talking about, but scientists have overstepped their bounds by playing with certain things. And don't be surprised that this did come from Wuhan, China. Now, what the intentions were could have been an accident. They could have done it on purpose. Think about back in October of 2019, the World Military Games were going on, and this is like one of the examples of why China is trying to blame the UN, saying United States released this over and there, and on paper, because that's China says their first case on paper was like November 11th of 2019. And, of course, the United States and the reporters didn't pay no attention to, because they were all stuck on trying to bury Trump. Impeach him, impeach him, impeach him. Like, what a waste of time and money. And now they want to waste more money on some virus that's just going to come and go and come and go. And, like, what have they done with past viruses? They're not saving anybody. They're just, like, distributing taxpayer money upon already wealthy individuals. So really, just relax. Enjoy the time that you get with your families and friends. If you're fortunate enough, but I still go to work every day, so I don't know what the deal is. And I was in Bethesda, Maryland yesterday, and like it didn't look to me like anybody was staying home. There's so much traffic, people everywhere. It's just like ridiculous. And I've had a cough for like about over a month now. I've been coughing, and that's what happens this time of year. So how are you gonna tell about cough? I ain't had no fever or nothing, and I don't know. Just is what it is. Relax, enjoy one another. I'm saying, if you got some youngins around, you got some old people that you go around, be aware that, there's a chance you could get them sick and they'll get ill and die. So, be a respectful person and don't go around them. Give them a call on the telephone. Little babies, do what you've been doing. Like, did you ever hear of whooping cough? That's something that little babies can get. And, like, just like relatives come around and give them kisses, and they end up getting this whooping cough and dying and stuff. Like, this is things that's always been, it's always going to be. Get right with your maker. Don't be afraid of death. Don't be afraid of being sick. These are things that we experience in life, and there's probably reasons why we experience them. Stop being scared. This channel's called Hobgoblin Hollow. What a hobgoblin, like some people use hobgoblin as a way to express something that creates anxieties and fears. Hobgoblin's a mischievous type of imaginary figure and stuff. And I think the name of the channel is kind of right, Hobgoblin Hollow. I'm going to expose it. Like, this is just one of them things. Someone's throwing a hobgoblin at us, man. I'm laughing. I'm going to laugh. I'm not afraid of dying. I mean, what's the worst thing? You die and then you get to enjoy the eternity. And that's like, they hold fears to try to control us. Like, okay, for Christians and Muslims, man, there's nothing to fear. What's there to fear? I mean, you're worried about what you're wearing, what your hair looks like, what you're going to eat. Ain't you been provided for? There's always something to wear. There we go. It is what it is. Somebody's gonna go show in this video, look, he got it. And I've had this cough for quite a while, and I'm a smoker. And having all this excess phlegm is a good thing, because that's what catches viruses. And it's like season for allergies. I don't know, you can't bright outside out here, but anyways, I just want y'all to stop, relax, don't worry, enjoy the time with your family and friends. Don't let the government and its propagators, the media, don't let them influence your decisions on how to live. Don't let them, fearmonger. There ain't nothing to be scared of. That's life. Enjoy your life with the people that you love. Later, y'all.